Hey, what's up, seekers? Wanugee with the Golden Dragon Fortune, K-Rap Psychic. We did a reading for Lalisa Manoban a year ago, early 2019, and we did a ships compatibility thing late last year as well. We haven't done an upstairs reading, so I wanted to do a quick updated readings for her before they come out. Blackpink comes out with their new How You Like That? So let's go. Are you ready? Blinks, here we go.
Hey, what's up, seekers? Looking in the future, peekers. You K-pop fakers, coming round and see us every weekers. Yo, diehard K-pop fans, I want to know your stance. Just let us know your bias, then go ahead, try us.
Welcome, Blinks. Come on in, Lisa fans. We did ships last year for her about 10 months ago. We did like 7 ships to see if their compatibility. And frankly, we could have done a lot more because Lisa has a face that could launch 1,000 ships, like Helen of Troy. But what we're going to do here is we're going to do a little reading about her just overall, and then maybe her career, maybe finances, and maybe love. And just over the next 6 to 12 months. And we're going to do that with these Mah Jong Tiles. Now, I've already kind of concentrated on her, meditated on her, and picked some tiles for each question. And so let's see what they say. You ready? Here we go, Blinks. I'm going to start from the center, kind of work out, and I'll just tell you what they mean. For just in general, her fortune for in general says there's going to be a lot of emphasis on creativity and her beauty and charm and her young female energy, and also her flexibility, her ability to dance, her flexibility is going to be evident. That's going to be emphasized here in the next 2-3 months or so. And then she's going to be committed to something after that, committed to really focusing and learning on something new. The knot shows up. This represents commitment. And the scholar tile shows up for the 4 flowers. And this represents scholarly pursuits of learning, getting more knowledge. So maybe she's trying to learn a little bit more about her singing or maybe her solo activities down the road. But maybe she's trying to learn something new, especially about 3 to 6 months from now. When we get a flower, we get to get an extra tile. So you can help me on this. What we're going to do is we're going to focus and meditate on Lisa. We're going to, with the breath in, we're going to say Om, and on the breath out, mentally, we're going to say her name, Lalisa Manoban. So you ready, Blinks? Here we go. Help me out. Om, breath in, Lalisa Manoban, breath out. And when we feel a shift in energy, we're going to pick tiles. Right here. It says that this tile that came up is about her hopes, wishes, and dreams. So she's going to be learning something or studying something new or getting more into it that has to do with some of her hopes and wishes and dreams, particularly about somewhere between 3 and 6 months from now. And so, yeah, maybe that's something that she's going to try to do finally for her own solo or her own endeavors to increase her popularity and her skills and what she's able to do. And then after that, as you go to about 6 to 9 months, she's going to be really focused on a specific goal or objective that has to do with young female energy. So that could represent creativity or femininity and beauty or a nice aesthetic, which all those things she's involved with. But it also could represent, somebody that has those kind of energies as well. So it could be an actual person. But that's going to be really a focus, and she's going to have a specific goal or objective around that. In general, in about 6 to 9 months from now. So that would be right around the end of the year, beginning of the new year, 2021. And it says that that's going to lead to, as she gets into early next year, that's going to lead into a decision or choice. So there's going to be a key decision or choice that's going to be made that's going to make things better or nicer or more refined and special. Like there's the pearl. The pearl represents something beautiful, refined, and precious. So it's almost like maybe a decision or choice can be made to elevate things into a nicer way, a better way. Right around, I don't know, about a year from now, or probably between March and June of next year. So let's look at her career. That's the next line, and let's see what the tiles say. I already concentrated on her again, and let's see what the tiles say as a quick overview for the next 6 months to a year as well. And we're starting from the center, working out. And says that there's going to be something about coming out or location change or travel or land and property. So it says that the earth tile shows up, says there's something about these things, land, property, location, travel. I mean, there's not a lot of travel going on, but maybe there's something that has to do with the location and maybe land and property and something nicer. The pearl shows up and says maybe there's something better or nicer that may be starting to happen over the next 2 or 3 months. And then it says there's going to be some type of success. There's going to be some success with authority. So the tiger shows up and says there's going to be something that has some success, represents some authoritative energy. So someone or something that may have some power and authority to influence things. In her career, this is about her career really, or how it impacts her career. But there's going to be some positive things that come out of that, some success that comes out of that, because this represents success and positive things happening. And this is about 3 to 6 months. And it says that that's going to give her a sense after that, right around the end of the year, the spring, the first 3 months of next year, to let go of some past disappointments and do some emotional healing. That's what this tile represents. And so maybe, all this delays and pushing back and all these things, maybe she can put that behind her, because it says the phoenix shows up. And it says she can rise out of the disappointments of the past and try to, kind of reinvent things in a new way and finally kind of get out there in kind of a new level of putting things behind her and knowing that maybe things are back on the right track and opening up for her. Kind of like the phoenix, kind of redefining herself and spreading her wings again. And then as you go out a little bit farther, it says there's going to be some surprising things that come out of that for her in her career that weren't totally expected, but they're going to be very successful. This is probably, again, about the first half of next year, 2021. So perhaps, again, maybe March, April, May, June, around that time frame, because the Jung shows up. This represents the center. And also represents, just interesting enough, the Jung, this is called the center tile, and China is called the center kingdom. And that's what they call themselves. And so this is the first character of China. So I don't know if there's something going on again with Ichi in her career when she did a countdown of idols in China, but maybe there's another version of that, or something may be happening that may be related in surprising ways. Anyway, it's going to be successful no matter what. Probably in the spring of next year or getting into the summer. Then we asked about her finances, and we're concentrating on finances. So let's see what the tiles say here for finances. So we know that she just had a very disappointing and difficult heartbreak, but a huge financial loss when her trusted staffer from YG, in fact all the girls trusted him, gambled away a lot of her money. I mean, $800,000. I mean, that's a lot. Now, let's see what the tiles say moving forward for her finances. And we got 2 flowers here, so we get to pick a couple extra tiles. So help me out again. We're going to breathe in Om in our mind, and then we're going to breathe out Lalisa Manoban. You want to help me? Here we go. Okay. So for finances, again, we're starting from the center, working out every couple, 3 months or so. It says that she's hopeful. She's hopeful that things are going to get better. She's hopeful that her dreams and wishes can move forward and affect her finances more positively. So she's hopeful about moving forward. And she's trying to put this behind her. I mean, it was a big, huge loss. She learned her lesson. Obviously her trust was taken advantage of. All the girls' trust. So it was a sad situation, but I think she wanted to keep it under the, keep it low key and try not to get too, disrupt all the things that they're trying to do and make her, the side story. She didn't want to do that. She kind of wanted to maintain it low key, and it's being handled. She wants to move forward, and but it says that she's going to mature and grow, and this is called the peacock, and it says that she's learned her lesson here about trust, and especially about finances and how you maintain and control them. So it was a big, huge learning lesson, very expensive one, but she's going to be okay. There's going to be some challenges though, as she kind of works through. I don't think, she can't expect much money from, being paid back. So that may make things a little bit difficult for a bit. The North Tower says there's going to be some challenges, and probably it's going around this whole issue, that maybe, that's going to be a lost cause. It's not going to get a lot repaid. But it says that there's going to be a lot of new things coming up in the fall. Probably maybe it's their album or something. But this chrysanthemum shows up. It says there's going to be some nice energy in the fall, and it's going to be very successful energy because the center tile shows up again, the Jung. It says everything's coming together to the center financially and starting to fit in the right time, right place, and really being successful. So that's a good sign. And it says that as she goes out a little bit farther and starts going into next year, late this year, maybe early next year, there's also going to be some things that are developing that might point to the summer of 2021, because this tile here is called the orchid, and the orchid represents nice energy, and it says that there's going to be maybe some new things they're going to try to do. Maybe she's going to try to do financially for next summer. She's thinking about it quite a bit, or she will be thinking about it quite a bit, a little bit deeply about how she wants to do it, but it's going to also help her recoup and let go of that big financial loss and feel like it's put behind her and she's recovered from it by spring of next year. And then it says that it's going to lead to some surprising door of opportunity for her by next summer. There's a door opening. The inner tile shows up and it says the door is opening up, and it's going to be surprising how it kind of comes about, but it's going to help her financially with her finances by next summer in kind of some unusual ways. So get ready. There may be some things that we're not expecting. Maybe she's not expecting, but that's what the tiles say for her future. And then the last row here is for her love life. So let's see what the tiles say for her on her love. Okay. It says right now she's focused on herself and trying to get things going for herself. The East tile represents her and symbolizes that she's really focused on what's important to her. She's trying to make the most of her situation moving forward. So it seems to be more focused on those kind of goals for herself. And it might have some surprising results that might come up in the next 3 months. But it says that some surprise comes up in the next 3 months, and that might lead to maybe something in about near the end of the year, maybe September, October, November, around that time. There may be a relationship or a partnership that she feels is very comfortable, very relaxed, and maybe creative in nature. So it's a partnership, relationship, maybe it's collab, it's a duet, something of that sort. This represents the ducks that are always seen together, so it implies there's a partnership relationship. And we're asking about her love life. And this one is the lute. The lute represents music and performing and those kinds of things, but it also symbolizes comfort and harmony and a sense of ease. So there's going to be maybe something that clicks between her and maybe somebody else, maybe professionally and maybe artistically, but also maybe emotionally. And as you get into the new year, it says there's going to be something that has to do with a desire to take a risk. This is the fire tile. It says there's something that maybe she wants to take a risk on, probably toward the end of the year, beginning of the new year. But there's something about it that has to be, there's something about it that has a location element to it. So I don't know if she has to travel or this has to do, takes place in a different country, or maybe the person is of a different background. But it seems to say that there's something there, but there's something desirable about it. And even though it's risky, she is going to consider going for it, probably in the springtime, when the birds and the bees sing. And it says that's going to lead to, again, an emphasis on a relationship, probably by next spring, summer. The ducks show up again, second time here, and it says that they're going to move slowly at first. The turtle shows up, so things are moving on the right path, but very slowly. So something is going to be kind of surprisingly coming up, probably in the next 3 to 6 months. And then it's going to kind of grow, and it's going to have some challenges and some desire and maybe some risk, but it seems like it's going to start moving in the right direction by next summer. So we'll have to see how that all plays out. So Blinks, thanks for coming. If you want to see some more readings about Blackpink, you might want to click here. And we got a bunch of readings for all the members and also for Lisa. And if you want to know about your favorite idol and you want to see the compatibility of you and your favorite idol, or maybe between two idols, you have to like and subscribe, because I can't do this for everybody. I have to have something from you. So you got to like and subscribe, and then maybe you can put some notes in the comments, and I'll answer you back if you like and subscribe. So anyway, I'm all excited for this comeback this coming weekend, Friday. How you like that? How you like this reading? How you like that? So, all right, Blinks. Thanks for all your help, and like, subscribe, hit the bell, social media, and until next time, wishing you all good fortunes.
I'm your K-rap psychic. Try me twice, you'll like it. My name is Wanugee. Oh, just call me Wanugee. I'm a wise fortune teller and a really mellow fella. Ask me about your favorite idol. See their future, see what's vital.